Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Atlanta Hawks tonight. As of right now, the Lakers, they have beaten the Atlanta Hawks 107-99. It was one of those type of wins that the Lakers needed to get under their belt. I mean, the Atlanta Hawks, sure, they have a talented Trae Young and DeLeo Gallinari, if you want to put that in the conversation. But, at the end of the day, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and the rest of the Lakers squad came to play with a win, and now I believe they have 16, maybe 17 wins under their belt now with 6 losses. And I'm not sure what this win does, but hopefully the Lakers are maybe up in the second seed, maybe the first seat in the Western Conference. But if they still remain at the third seat, then we just have to wait until other teams that are ahead of them to basically start losing. But that still remains to be seen. But I want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about tonight's game, and who really stepped up out there, and what this all means moving forward for the Lakers when it comes to the regular season and their goal to for a championship. So without further ado, guys, let's just get right into it. So, guys, the Lakers, they got a win over the Atlanta Hawks tonight. I actually have to say, the Lakers, they played very well out there when it's all said and done. Now, sure, maybe people will say that it's the Atlanta Hawks, so it's supposed to be an easy win for the Lakers to take. But I have to say, it was kind of an aggressive type of performance from both sides. If you see the stats compared to the Lakers and the Atlanta Hawks, the Lakers, they really stepped up on defense, especially having 10 steals as a total for the team. I mean, if you look at Anthony Davis, who had a great performance out there, I believe he had 25, maybe 24 points out there tonight, went 10 of 14 from the field, and I believe he had 3 blocks out there. So you can tell that the defense of the Lakers really stepped up when it came to the third quarter going into the fourth quarter. And I have to say, the fourth quarter was already was a done deal for the Lakers, especially from the help of LeBron James, who stepped up for the Lakers, shooting those threes and just being a good facilitator for the Lakers to boost their lead in a huge way, with Kyle Kuzma shooting threes, shooting a three-pointer that really boosts the Lakers' lead in the fourth quarter. And then, we don't really give Caruso enough credit. I mean, he had 8 points, played solid defense, and he had 2 steals in tonight's game. And this is one of them. Check this video out.
Billy, real quick, 8-0 run from this group at Boston to start the fourth quarter. Now it's 9-0 from the same group to start this fourth quarter.
Nicely done, right, Stu?
Very nicely done. Steal, Caruso.
Alex, defense, offense.
LeBron giving his teammate the props that he deserves. There's Caruso, shot the gap, knew the pass was coming, and ran through the pass, was able to get the steal, get the easy deuce, and the Lakers run continued.
You see the toughness of Alex Caruso, stealing that ball, going for a dunk, and it's just one of those type of moments where you just have to be hype as a Laker fan just by seeing that performance from Alex Caruso. He puts it out there every single night, brings that defense, that tough defense that he brings, and at the same time brings that toughness that he brings to the table is just unbelievable. And hopefully, I have to say, Frank Vogel really needs to boost Alex Caruso's, potential when it comes to him being a huge presence coming off the bench. Now, I have to say, Montrezl Harrell, he stepped up for the Lakers out there tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, with the mix of Dennis Schroder, who I believe he had 11, maybe it was 10 points out there, but he was the main focal point of the Lakers, gained a huge lead in the fourth quarter. And I have to say, guys, it was just one of those type of situations that defense really when it comes to the Lakers, it really comes at full force, especially when it comes to this particular game in the fourth quarter. And I hope we see that more often than anything, because if you guys already know me by now, the defense is the number one priority of any sort of game that the Lakers go in, and teams in general. One of my favorite teams, especially the Broncos and stuff. So when it's all said and done, the Lakers defense should be number one priority. Team chemistry, shooting, and the list goes on about the steps of the Lakers' success when it comes to certain wins that or certain game situations that they have to be all full force when it's all said and done about any sort of game that they're on. So the defense was really there for the Lakers. They had 10 steals as a total for the team. And I think LeBron James had 21 points, and I think he had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and he had 2 steals out there tonight. Or maybe it was 3, but, the greatness of LeBron James was just a huge help at any given moment, especially in the fourth quarter. And, like I mentioned with Montrezl Harrell, who had a great night out there tonight. I think he had 19 points, I believe, and he also had 2 steals. So the steals out there, I'm going to keep on highlighting it. The greatness of the Lakers' steals in tonight's game was just sensational. They were just all over the place when it came to that particular moment in this particular game, because we kind of saw a little bit of aggressiveness from the Atlanta Hawks, especially in the fourth quarter. They at the end of the third quarter, they were leading by 1, and then the Lakers, they just came out of nowhere with their aggressiveness on the offense and just played very well in the fourth quarter. I mean, and like I said, I really want to see that more often than anything when it comes to the Lakers' aggressiveness in the fourth quarter. Because at any given time, the Lakers in the third quarter, they always lack. They don't really, play tough defense and just go on the offensive attack in the third quarter, because it kind of scares us at times. When it comes to Laker fans like us, we want the Lakers to dominate every single quarter. But unfortunately, when it comes to the third quarter, they always just take a lean back and just, let the game progress as it is. They just have to play tough in any given quarter that they're on. And, it's just one of those type of situations that, hopefully the Lakers might improve on. But, when it comes to fourth quarter situations, I want to see that type of performance from the Lakers when it comes to playing aggressive basketball in the fourth quarter, at the start of the fourth quarter, because, we saw the results. From Alex Caruso, LeBron James, Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroder, and also Kyle Kuzma, who made a three-pointer that really extended the Lakers' lead. I believe it was 8 minutes into the game. So it was... it was just one of those type of situations that hopefully the Lakers, they just put that mindset moving forward, and hopefully, things go well, for the Lakers going forward. And, we all know that the trade deadline is approaching. I think maybe the Lakers have 2 weeks until they can make some sort of a trade can go down. But lately, I haven't been really seeing any sort of news update speculations about any trade rumors. I noticed that the Lakers names were floating around possibly a JJ Redick type of trade, but nothing has really been showing up when it comes to that sort of instance. But if anything does come up about trade rumors that the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be involved in, like always, I will deliver you all on this channel any sort of news updates, speculations about anything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And of course, on all my social media sites, I'm always active on social media, and hopefully, when news does come up about the Los Angeles Lakers, I'll do my best to deliver to you all everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers on ZSPN, and hopefully, hopefully I put all the right informations and the the news out there so you guys will know about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and please give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the Atlanta Hawks. Who do you think really stepped up in your eyes when it comes to the Lakers win tonight? Was it Anthony Davis? Was it LeBron James? Was it Alex Caruso? Or maybe it was Montrezl Harrell? I mean, the list goes on about what certain players that stepped up in certain situations in the Lakers win tonight, and hopefully this goes on, and the success that they're on so far when it comes to the Lakers continuing to win games. And I believe with this win, I think they have I think they're 12 wins on the road now, and hopefully it's doing pretty well for so far. So hopefully this success that the Lakers are on will continue throughout the NBA season, going into the playoffs, and hopefully when it's all said and done, to the NBA Finals for the Lakers to go for another repeat. And just looking forward to that sort of instance going forward. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and guys, make sure to like all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites, and of course, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.